Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ, and we are back on Let's Build a City, episode 49. Can you believe it? And we are back at the farmhouse. You guys have been wanting me to do the interior ever since I built this house, so we're going to come back and we're going to build it today. I've got a few ideas, and hopefully some inspiration will come flowing once we start. However, I have done some fields around it. If I come up here, what do you think? Now, it needs a little bit more work. The crops are still actually growing, which is why there's like different shades of green over there. But we've got this huge wheat field at the back here, and where the holes are, if you can see little holes, that's just where water are, so it just makes sure that they're actually grown, if you know what I mean. But some of these are still growing. But what I might do is I might cover those up with yellow wool, seeing as we don't have hay bales on Minecraft Xbox 360 yet. I might just put yellow wool over it to cover up these water holes, these little puddles. And I've got some little pumpkins that I just finished over there, which I think look pretty cool. And then over this side we've got carrots. So I'm going to have potatoes in this one. We do stuff all year round. This farm does stuff all year round. Most farms do like potatoes one year, then crops the other next. What I might do is I might continue these fields on past the house as well. So there's like a bit of a driveway into the house, and then there's fields all the way around it. But anyway, enough of that. Let's jump on the inside here and try to figure out how we're going to do this. Now, it's actually a really nice shaped house. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do an idea that was sent in by subscribers to kill animals with splash potions, and then that way I'm not destroying it when I miss them with the sword. So yeah, good choice. Good idea there. Okay, so we're a little bit dark in here. Now, I've had a look on Google. In fact, I've got some Google pictures up in front of me of different farmhouse interiors, and in general farmhouse interiors are very big, very bold. Let's collect up this stuff, and the main one, oops, burp. The most important part of the farmhouse is actually the kitchen. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something different. We're actually going to have the kitchen in the middle of the house. We're going to have the front doors go into the kitchen and the back doors go out of the kitchen, and then we'll have a lounge to one side and something to the other. I don't know yet. We'll figure that bit out when we get there. However, the idea that I've got in mind is sort of a traditional looking, and the one that I've got in front of me actually has, well, should we use slabs? We always have trouble with slabs, don't we? Yeah, we always have trouble with slabs. We're going to stick to full blocks, and it actually has a really light ceiling. The ceilings aren't tremendously high in the place. It's not going to be high enough, because then we're going to have something like this underneath it. Is that high enough? It might. It's going to be tight, isn't it? But we can't go any higher. That's the trouble. We can't go any higher than what we're at the moment. Okay, we're going to stick with that. Okay, so this is going to be the sort of roof or the ceiling in the kitchen area. A very light colour, almost white. Concrete almost. I don't really know what it is. It could be limestone in the real world. I'm not really sure. And then it has like beams going across it, sort of holding it a very traditional style. But the kitchens in farmhouses are absolutely massive, and I expect they used to be massive for when there used to be workers working on the farm, because most farmhouses aren't actually used anymore. They're just used as normal houses. But they must have had to cook for quite a few people, quite a few workers back in the day, which is probably why the kitchens used to be so huge. Okay, so we've got this in, and then we can put some beams down, and because the doors are too wide, to get it all centered, we're going to have to do sort of one either side of it. And then let's have another one here. Well, that should work out quite well. So we're going to go with the vertical, or sort of horizontal ones across here. And then I might use some larger logs going the other way. I'm not sure. Maybe one vertical log going across the centre. I don't know. It's going to make it really low. I think I'm going to have to stick with these. Is that in the centre? That looks about centre to me. And yes, this ceiling is a little low, but there's nothing we can do about it. We can't go any higher. Otherwise, we're going to break... Oops. We're going to break into up here. The space up here. We don't want to break into that space. It's going to be nice and snug. Nice and snug little farmhouse. Remember, we were shorter back then. Humans were shorter back then. So, same on the inside here as well. They sort of have this, well, it's not sort of brick, it's sort of a very clean, sort of a clean white block, but not too white. Maybe end stone would be actually work quite well. Yeah, I think that works quite well. Okay, so I'm going to come up the walls here. Flight. Can we go up there? We can. Perfect. Oops. Why can't I go there? Oh, because of that. Boop. Excellent. And the same on this side. What block did I go on? Oh no, this one. Should I have gone on that one? Maybe I should have. Yeah, I should have. Okay, let me replace this wall. I'll be right back. Alright, that didn't take anywhere near as long as I thought it was gonna. We can replace that block there now. Whoops. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, I like these light white walls. And I was planning originally to have the stairs in here, but I don't think we're going to be able to fit them in here. And what we're going to do is there's going to be a sort of almost bar-like part. So let's have a sort of like a, I don't know what you would call it. It's hard. Let's just build it. Let's stop talking. Let's build it. So we're going to have a big sink, a big double sink here at the kitchen with some water in it. They're washing up, and we need some cabinets going around the outside. Now I don't think Soul Sand looks any. Yeah, Soul Sand's still got the skulls on it. It's a nice colour, but I think maybe spruce logs, as it's a darker wood than the logs that we've used everywhere else, as counters. Oh no, we're stuck. Let me out. There we go. Okay, so we've got the logs like this, and let's go all the way along. We're going to have to poke a hole for a door to go that way at some point. Maybe right in the middle. Oh no, we don't want it right in the middle. Maybe 1, 2, 3. A nice big 3-wide doorway. Yeah, I sort of like that. Yeah, okay, we'll figure that out in a bit. We'll figure that out in a minute. We can do the same on the other side. Let's just match that up for the moment. 1, 2, 3. Like that, so we know what we're doing. Now, and there's always this little bar part. And we need a lot of room here. In fact, we're going to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks sound about right. And then let's... Oops, not that way. Let's thicken this up. We need a floor down here as well. And the floor on the picture that I'm looking at is almost like a stone. So I think we might do that. Maybe cobblestone would work quite well. Okay. And then these are going to be suspended, or not suspended, sort of held up by these big posts. Oh, god damn it. Don't you hate it when you do something silly? Let's take that away. We'll have it right in the middle. Yeah, I like that. Oops. Okay. And now for the countertops, we're going to use a light countertop. There's no, like, palely nice colours. We've got brown. I think brown is what we're going to have to go with. Brown. And brown along here. Oh, we're going to have to get the lights done as well while it's night time. Always do lights at night, guys. Never do lights in the day because you never know if you've lit up the entire area correctly or not. Alright. How are we going to do the lights in here? Do we do roof-mounted lights? Do we do wall-mounted lights? Aren't going to be big enough. I think we're going to have to hide them in the floor, you know. And, we could probably do that in a good way as well. I think what we're going to do, right, is do a checkered glowstone pattern. Like this. And then we'll have grey carpet and some sort of either cobblestone or smooth stone, depending on what texture looks better in this texture pack. By the way, guys, I'm using the natural texture pack. I get a lot of people asking in the comment section below which texture pack I use and why don't I use the why don't I use the city texture pack. The reason why I don't use the city texture pack is mainly because this series was started before that texture pack was out. So most of the buildings have been built, well, all the buildings have been built with the natural texture pack in mind, which means when you change a texture pack, certain buildings aren't going to look quite as good because they were set out in a different texture pack. So that's sort of the main reason why. I have had a look at it in the city texture pack. I think it looks okay, but it's really not my favourite. I really do prefer this texture pack. 4J seem to put a lot more effort into this texture pack than they did some of the other ones. So, yeah. Okay, now this should give a really nice effect. This is going to look like sort of raised up slabs, is what I'm hoping. And then we can colour match something fairly close down on the ground. Now, I don't want to use the same coloured wool, but blocks in the spare spaces. I want to use a different, maybe a sort of textured block like cobblestone or smooth stone. Cobblestone does look nice, doesn't it? It's sort of almost bricky-like, sort of. Yes. Yes, definitely. And it looks like it's sort of raised up, like slabs. Floor slabs, aren't they? Floor tiles. That's the proper name, isn't it? Floor tiles. Never had a house with floor tiles in them. always had either concrete or like a lino. If you don't know what do they have lino in America? Tell me that in the comment section below. If they have lino in America, leave it in the comment section below, because I'm not sure if they do, or maybe you call it a different name, a different word. Lino in the UK is sort of it's not carpet, but it's like plastic. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. That's really brightened up the room as well. Now, the only trouble is with these beams here, we can't get top cabinets in, which sucks. That's a bit disappointing. But it doesn't matter too much. We're going to put a big double cooker in there, I want. A nice big double cooker. And I always use detector rails as hobs. Always a good idea to do. Let me pick that up. Pick it up. I can't pick it up. It's not there. Okay. Okay, so we got that in. Now, fridges. We'll have the fridges on this side. And, yeah, we're going to use our modern fridge that we always do. Blocks of iron. We'll have one fridge there. One fridge there. We can't put a door on there, though, can we? Okay, we'll just have one fridge, then. One fridge will do. Can't put an iron door where there's the carpet, can we? It won't go on there, so we've got to put it there instead. That's okay. That'll be fine. Don't even worry about it. Let's get our big wood back again. Our dark sprucey wood. It is spruce, isn't it? Probably I always get confused with spruce and birch. I've never noticed that I've had a confused problem with it, but you guys say that I always get it mixed up with each other. So I shall try and watch that in the future. Right. But this brown doesn't actually look that bad. I thought it was going to be a bit too dark for the room, but it's a nice contrast. Very nice and light in here for sure. Okay, so it's a huge kitchen, loads of space to walk around. What else are we missing from a kitchen though? We're missing some sort of tables and chairs. Yeah, we need some chairs for sure. Let's go with oak chairs. We haven't got much room. I would do sort of higher up chairs, but we just don't have the room for it. I can't get up there. Get out of the way. I've one. Nope. One there. And one there. Let's get my slabs back. I really like the fences holding that bit up. That's really added a bit of character to the middle of the room. Oh, look, it's dead in the middle as well. Absolutely perfect. And then... oh, we can't do it on the other side, though. How annoying. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take those two away. And we can just put any block there, can't we? Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're not going to be able to see it. One. Go away. One there and one there. There we go. Just to match that up. Otherwise, that would have really, really annoyed me. Perfect. Okay, now, I'm going to finish off this kitchen before we start running out of time. This is probably going to take a couple of episodes to get this house done anyway, but I shall be right back because we've spent way too much time in here. Okay then, and I'm done. I didn't really do too much in the end. I put some countertops on because apparently we can use as many as we want now. Put a little splashback on the cooker. I hit it from here? You're joking me. Oh no, it's going to take forever to get something that I like back. Oh god. But yeah, that was about it. And I put a table over to the left there. With some flowers and stuff on it, which is pretty cool. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have the stairs here, going up to the second floor, and then a sort of hallway that comes around to possibly a bathroom, and then on this side, we're going to have a lounge, which then splits off into a library, a sort of library, bookshelfy place. I don't know what you want to call it. Anything you can call it whatever you like. But we're going to have oak stairs for in here. And they're going to be fairly large stairs, 2 or 3 wide. 2 wide, because then we can have 2 path. Yeah. So 2 wide staircase. Luckily, it's not actually that far to the next floor. It's just up to here. There we go. And I think I'm going to do a similar thing to what we done back in Minecadia. And we're going to have a sort of logged surround, sort of edge like this. And then we'll have a banister, which we're just going to use as fences that go to the top like this. There we go. And I might keep this actual whole bit open. If we, careful now. If we do something like this, that can go along there. And then this top bit will be open. It's a little bit difficult to explain. Maybe you'll get it if I put it along here. We can have something like that. Hello, phone. My phone went off. Say hi, phone. Hi, phone. Okay, yeah, I like those stairs. Nice stairs onto the white wall there. Then these are going to be logged walls, which is a little bit dark. But it's going to come around here, and then we can have the bathroom around the back here. Let's work on the lounge, because the lounge is a sort of important bit. Now, the lounges on farmhouses aren't actually that big. They're quite small lounges, but they have a lot squeezed into them. They have a lot of sofas squeezed mostly into them, and they're always quite nice furniture. So we're going to go with white couches, and we're going to have maybe a fireplace should be on there. Yeah, maybe we should build a little fireplace. Not silverfish. That wouldn't be a very good idea, would it? If anything ever went wrong. We'll have some of them. We'll have some of them. Okay, so it's going to be a very small fireplace. Something along the lines of maybe this. Looks pretty good. Fill blocks along there. And then that go just up to there. We don't need to go all the way through. We don't need a real chimney here. Okay, so that's a nice... in fact, we might... No, I don't trust the wood. I would light it, but I don't trust the wood, guys. Maybe if we put some glowstone in the bottom there, that'll look like embers. There we go. I think I've got fire spread off anyway, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay, that looks like little embers there. So we've got the fireplace in here, and then it is very tight, very close knit in one of these farmhouse places. They have a lot of... Whoops! I don't want that. Can I join them up right? Like that. No, what are you doing? Just trying to think of the right way around. They're so tight, and you have to sort of weave your way round furniture to get anywhere. So I think we'll do 3 of those sofas, like that. Yeah, it's always really tight in these ones, and we need some sort of table in here. And for the table, I think we're gonna go with oak. It seems like a nice furniture style in here. So yeah, I like that. No, we're gonna keep with that. We'll keep with that. That'll be okay. So we've got that there. Then we're going to have a wall behind here. And a door somewhere. We'll have the door on the edge. Yeah, we'll have the door on the edge. And what wood should we have for here? Should we have wood or should we have... Let's continue that end stone look. That's quite a good look that we've gone through here. So we'll have this coming up here. Like that. Now, I don't need to do the bathroom. I've done a bathroom plenty of times with you before. So I can do that off camera in a little bit. However, I do want a little table, same sort of style table as what I've done in the kitchen, right here. Yes. This actually looks like a lounge that one of my friends live at. They've got a very similar style farmhouse to this, and it does look very similar. Okay, I'm gonna have to speed up this episode, so I'm gonna do some ceilings and stuff like that, and I shall come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, it's starting to come on now. It's really starting to get there. Just sort of finishing the final touches on the hallway area to the bathroom. I shall show you what I've done in a second. Oops, let's get these in. One there, one there, one there. And let's put another flower pot on here. And let's put a mushroom in this one. Yeah, mushroom. Okay, so and I want some paintings along here. We could have them up here. We could have them anywhere because this is all going to be open. So, oh yeah, let's get some different paintings. Let's get some shelves on here as well. We still got enough room to get through? Yeah, still enough room to get through. Perfect, beautiful. You know what? Let's put some shelves up here as well. And this is something that always confused me. Let's just put another one in here. See, I had a friend and there was shelves like this up so high you could never reach them, right? And then at the top, or like here, he had chests on it. And I was like, how'd you ever get to him? He says, I don't know. I said, well, do you know what's in them? He says, no, I don't know. And he'd been there all his life, and he'd never looked in them because he couldn't ever get there. Like, you couldn't reach it. It was further away than this. Like, you can actually get there from here, but it was so far away, it was crazy. But I like that. That's like a nice little wall bit. So, I continued the floor from the kitchen through around the stairs. And then the bathroom, I used a nice quartz floor using different quartz blocks here. We've got the toilet in. We've got like a little cupboard here. We've got this shower in. And a little sink area. And then around the other side here, I went for sort of a gravel floor in here for a different stone effect, with a nice red carpet around the sofas. And then the little library is just a basic little library here. Just put a carpet down in here with a little seat with item frames and, what do you call them, stairs around the outside. And yeah, it's nice in here. Nice little snug little study slash library slash whatever else you want to call it. I'm going to call it a study, I think. It's more of a study than a library. Yeah, and then the beautiful kitchen. The kitchen is definitely the big part of this house. It's the most important part of the house. But we're going to have to leave it here, guys. And then next episode, hopefully we can finish off up here. The house is actually a really nice size. It's not too big and it's not too small. And it'd be the perfect size for a survival house. And if you wanted more room, you could always make a basement. But this is pretty cool. Pretty cool views. It'll be even better out the back here. We'll get a barn down out the back here as well. A nice big barn. Maybe some pigsties and stuff like that as well. Because you've got to remember, although this is a sort of old traditional farmhouse, this is in a modern city. So we're going to have modern stuff. We're going to have some, some pig pets, some pigsties and everything like that. But we've got loads of room to do that. We can do that at the front. This top corner of the map is definitely going to be sort of very farm intensive. It's a very self-sufficient city, if anything. You know, we've got our own power supply. We've got our own water supply down the bottom. No, on the right side of the map is our water. Down the bottom of the map is our electric. We've got a church, town hall. Very self-sufficient. Very self-sufficient. The only thing that we don't have at the moment is a way into the city. We need to sort that out very, very soon. But we're going to leave it there, guys. If it's a bit of a shorter episode, I do apologise. But that gives us a whole episode to do upstairs then at some point. It's not going to be next episode, because next episode is episode 50. And every 25 episodes, if you don't know, I do a world tour. So this will be the second sort of world tour of this world. It lets you guys know what I've built already, so you don't need to comment again and tell me what I need to build. A lot of you guys keep saying that I need to build a police station. I've already got one, guys. Don't ask for a police station anymore. I've got one. But I'll show you everything that we've got. If you're a new subscriber, or if you're sort of new but you haven't seen the beginning of this series, it'll be nice to go through and see everything that we've built again. So yeah, we're going to leave it there, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!